A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their... Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast, and this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Harden and Powell, their backcourt, and it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. Both teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden to the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
On the wing, Jones. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. Here's Williams. Powell pulls it in. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. He can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. This guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role. Such great concentration from Zubac. He's a man on a mission to just dominate the paint on a nightly basis.
It's his first trip to the line.
Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And he's good on the second.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out, he's giving you his all.
Hartenstein a screen. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Powell finds Harden. Outside Jones. Leonard for 3. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Leonard's got 5.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
On the court is your Hype Squad. All right, folks, if you want a t-shirt, come on and make some noise.
Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Let's make some noise.
Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. You look at the Thunder, Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course, there's the Clippers. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
I think for the Thunder, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Dunn. Now Jones. Leonard for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, BA, he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. And James Harden pulls it down. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And since the break, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Oklahoma City in 5th.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
Simmons is checked in for Zubats. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden finds Simmons. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Out to Leonard. From downtown. Wallace pulls it in.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Williams. Drops in the three. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
They get it back. Out to Leonard. Launches a 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now here's Wallace. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Let's go with a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlight for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
The Clippers in the lead. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Alex Caruso, Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wallace in at the 2 spot. Zubats, a screen. There's the triple. The shot by Dunn, no good. And here are the Thunder now. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. From the high post. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Wiggins passes to Williams. To the inside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
All right, fans, it's deadpan time.
For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Batum, and it's Powell in for Bogdanovich. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Leonard against Wiggins. That one off the back iron and out. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Powell outside. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Dunn. Powell outside. Leonard up top. A nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Dort for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So for the Clippers, Ben Simmons comes in for Zubac. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Wallace. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Coffey grabs a board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Leonard can't get it to go.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Counted.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Leonard passes to Coffey. On the wing, Harden. Powell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Dort grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Zubac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Coffey.
Derek Jones Jr.
Puts it up from 12. Williams misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Leonard in transition.
That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Four on the clock. Misses in close. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Clippers ahead, up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Showing they know how to play, team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there, showing they know how to play, chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh, what you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Clippers lead by 4. Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Harden in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard's got room. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Pass to Holmgren for 3. Now pulls it in. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Outside Harden. Hartenstein pulls it in.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Powell. Harden's got his first points of the game.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Time for teachers. Come on now. Good. Wow.
And we got some point guards here who have been on fire over the past month. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're just some fantastic shooters on that list. You love point guards who have great touch as well as the patience to wait for good looks.
Well, it's about taking smart shots and playing with great control. And that smart shot selection coupled with tremendous pure shooting, that's got them on the top of the list.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 8 points.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Harden misses.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient.
Oh, man!
Oh!
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 3. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night. And Los Angeles making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
The shot by Dunn, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Now here's Dunn. Dort defending. Now Zubac, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Clock at 2, stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Harden picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Kept alive.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
To the paint. Jones. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
One shot.
The free throw off from Jones. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. They set a pick. Williams from long range. Jones grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to Harden. Outside Jones. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one errant pass.
For the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Jones. And it's Coffey in for Kawhi Leonard. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Here's Wallace. And here's Wiggins. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Harden surveying the D. Five to shoot. The three is up. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Williams in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Wallace, and unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Clippers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Powell finds Leonard, and they double up Simmons. Here's Eubanks, knocks down the long J. Eubanks, he's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Williams. Wallace with it. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Down low. Leonard can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 3. Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Powell outside. Here's Simmons. Oh, that was something else, man!
And make it happen.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Let's hear it, fans. Time to get loud for your Clippers Breakers.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Eubanks. Jones comes in for Coffey. And it's Harden in for Ben Simmons. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
On the wing, Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden can't hit. Thunder trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes from
Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Jones with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Powell outside. The floater. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Powell's got his first basket.
And Powell putting the team on his back and coming through.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. From deep, Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Leonard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dort against Powell. Leonard on the wing. Outside Harden. 4-3. The Thunder with the rebound.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Pass to Williams. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Dort. Shoots over Harden. The shot by Dort, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
.30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Now the court is your hot squad. Get loud! Let's hear it! Who out there wants a free t-shirt?
we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. He connects! And now they trail by just 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for 2, Norman Powell.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for LA, Ivica Zubac. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
James, this team seems to be clicking. What's been the key lately?
We're just more aggressive. Guys are getting it, and we're playing much harder. It's a good win for us. Continue to build and continue to keep our swagger up. Great team effort for us.
It's up to you to keep them aggressive. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.